email of why I was denied. And who I need to speak with. I need to speak with the supervisor. I need to speak with the supervisor regarding them putting the wrong information in the system, saying that I said it was unauthorized.
And then I can go ahead and submit a callback request for you. They'll normally contact you back in about 24 to 48 hours.
They don't normally call me back, ma'am. You don't have one that I can hold for?
I can check to see if someone is available.
Okay. Because, I mean, for years that you guys helped defraud me out of funds, you put wrong information in the system. Okay, I'll hold. So now the con is, because I know people wouldn't believe me, but thousands of dollars I've been robbed of. They lied to me and told me $5,800 wasn't deposited and that I wouldn't be getting it. And it was a blatant lie. Because I was trying to move out this toxic environment in Itasca. And then when they got caught in the lie, the Attorney General Child Support Division, when they got caught in the lie, I tried to report it. But they won't take the reports. And they're committing other crimes. So when I was in jail on false charges, I said that I didn't get the funds. The sirens. Hold on. I said that I didn't get the funds and they got caught in the lie. And they had to put the funds on there, but they told me I did not get $5,800 and would not be getting it, and everybody $6,000. Then defrauded me out of $12,000 with Social Security. See, this would be one thing if I'm a rich woman. I'm not rich. So they get to do all this to railroad me, hoping that they can frame me with mental illness to keep on torturing me, and then have no consequences for the fraud and the crimes that they've committed. Playing on people's ignorance that they don't know things like this can transpire. That they can be so sadistic, they can break into someone's phone out of corruption and conceal crimes. They're playing mind games with the Wi-Fi. They keep removing it. See the library guest? They won't let me sign in, and then they remove it, knowing that you never believe it. So I have to record this video from SMI One, and it wouldn't let me connect, and it kept disappearing. So to keep me from uploading that video, they're manipulating my phone and won't let me connect to the Wi-Fi. It says no internet access. They're also doing it at another location. I can't use my tablet. Now it's connecting, I'm recording it. No internet access. I've had to go through this year, so I go to my provider and I told them about the problems with the Wi-Fi. It wouldn't connect on their network. And that she covered for it. And then still lied and then said that I was being harassed. That's when the one that had the meltdown. Then they said that I used my hotspot. I said, ma'am, I can't use it. I'm trying to tell them they're committing crimes, and I said the police department has no right to control my hotspot. And then have you lie so I can't use it. Then finally they realized how sadistic they were and allowed me to use my hotspot. So they were defrauding me out of using hotspot, and I could not use Wi-Fi because of their games. And then that's why they keep coming to interrupt it. Interrupt my report, rather. I'm still on the line. You're not hanging up like the other agents do.
Are you still on the line?
Yes, I'm on the line. Can you hear me?
Okay. Now I can hear you. Thank you. Give me 1 moment.
Okay. So once again, the financial abuse is so extreme. These multiple hotels, they were allowing to scam me out of money. So the Sheraton, they would just put in extra charges. Look at these videos. Days Inn, they tried to lie and say that Days Inn already did the reversal for the 192. Then they got caught in that lie and said, oh no, they billed 192 and then they did a reversal on that. No, they were trying to make me believe that Days Inn did the reversal so I can get defrauded out of those funds. They've been doing it this years because they told me things were refunded back and they weren't, like they tried to do with Days Inn. And then I went through, did every transaction, and then she said, oh, I'm sorry. They play you. Then she said, oh, I'm sorry. They haven't done it. I said, I told you that. So then she said, okay, we'll put in a request. But here's the thing. The Days Inn, the Sheraton, we have to put in our own tips. And then I called the restaurant and they weren't getting them, forcing me to talk to these con artists. Yes.
Okay. So as I am reviewing the account, I'm not sure if this is for the Studio 6. For the Studio 6, the 442.75.
Right.
That one is the one that we were questioning now. The only one that I do see a refund is only for Days Inn, but not for Studio 6.
Right. It was supposed to be a reversal and you wouldn't do it? You did it at something
Studio
else?
6 as well?
Yes.
Okay. No, for Studio 6, I don't see no reversals, only for that Days Inn.
Right. That's what I'm required. That's why I asked to speak with the supervisor. It's supposed to be a reversal.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me see. We have a dispute. Wait. Okay, so Studio 6. They originally charged you back in February $91.99, and then they charged you $42.75 on a separate transaction, and that's the one we filed a dispute for not being authorized.
Right. That's the wrong thing. I sent an email stating that it was supposed to be a reversal.
Okay. So did they agree at one point? They did agree to send you the refund or the credit for that $42.75?
They said that they did.
Okay. And did you? Let me see here. Hold on. Let me just check to see if there was any attempt on our end to where sometimes it might reject if the card was closed or so. I can check that information. 1 second, please.
So then I was supposed to be getting the stimulus. I'm sorry?
Because if they're telling you they did, maybe they did. Sure.
Well, I just wanted you guys to fulfill the reversal like you did with the Days Inn.
Well, yeah, we don't fulfill it if they don't send it back. So the only time we
investigate, and you can investigate and see if it was supposed to be a reversal. Because you didn't see it with Days Inn, and you investigated, and they said indeed it was supposed to be a reversal. But you won't call Motel 6.
Studio 6 didn't send it.
I'm sorry?
The Studio 6 didn't send it.
Okay, well, can you call them like you did with Days Inn?
They already completed that, ma'am. So in order for us to move on again with the dispute, it's appealing it. So that's what we're doing.
So what was all this time that I spent again? You said, wait a minute.
I'm sorry? We're waiting for the a supervisor to come on the line, ma'am. Meantime, I was reviewing the account, make sure it was, filed correctly.
Okay, ma'am. Whatever you got going on, ma'am. I don't have rights.
Okay. Because I think it was something totally different. The 445 was a total different charge that you are requesting a full refund for.
It's a form of harassment. Because the way it's a form of harassment, they're answering questions and prolonging the call for nonsense, making you think that it's an emotional roller coaster ride, making you think that you're going to get things resolved. I live in a homeless shelter. This is $442.75 for someone that's fighting for her life and homeless. And they get away with this crap year after year, knowing that no one would ever believe that corrupt government officials abuse this much power. Who else are they defrauding? I'm forced to figure it out because I have called all over the United States talking to con artists that have hung up in my face 6 times in a row. That should not have known me. That's why I know that this kind of thing is possible. I'm forced to realize it. So, ma'am, I'm holding for the supervisor. And I don't know why you defrauded me out of funds saying that you forced your own tip and then the restaurant didn't get the tip. And then Days Inn said they did the reversal and you lied, multiple different representatives. Then you lied and said tried to log in and said it already went through. We already did the reversal. So it took me 20 minutes to help the representative know that it wasn't done. Then she conned that, they did a charge for $192, and then must have did a reversal on that to cover for her lie. Then said, I don't see the reversal for $162. But you would have defrauded me out of funds like you've been doing if I wouldn't have spent 15, 20 minutes helping her realize that I didn't get that credit. This is what they do to old people. 50 minutes. 47 minutes. 47 minutes, 53 seconds. Here's this. She's just sitting there. Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at the look past the cons. What kind of customer service is this? For 5 years.
Ms. Clark?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you speaking to me, ma'am?
I don't understand what's happening, ma'am.
Okay, we're waiting for a supervisor.
Okay.
If you would like not to wait for one, ma'am.
No, because you guys, you don't call me back. I don't get my calls back.
Okay. So
Return.
then we're waiting for a supervisor, ma'am. Give me a second, please.
Okay.
They are busy with they're taking care of other supervisors.
I don't get my calls back, ma'am. I don't get my calls back, and I'm trying to do the other video, and it's not letting me sign in again. Ma'am, I don't get my calls back. I want you guys to get your charges. My calls aren't returned. That I have held for it as left my information for supervisors for years, and they don't call me back. I'm just trying to help you guys get your charges. But you can go ahead and con that a supervisor will call me back.
And the callback number would be the one on file?
Yes. Okay, if you look past the cons, I've held for a supervisor. They don't have a supervisor for me to speak with at SMI One Card. No supervisor, period, and I've been on hold all this time. What is happening? Or is this a scammer?
Is there anything else that I can help you with?
No, so you're requiring that I have documentation or send you an email of the video. But you can't look it up on YouTube yourself.
Ms. Clark, when you have an appeal, we work with whatever new information or documentation or video.
But I mean, why would you hold me responsible for, ma'am, you're being rude. Why would you hold me responsible for them putting wrong information in the system that I said it was unauthorized? And you had an email. Why would you hold me responsible for someone putting...
I'm not understanding your question, ma'am.
If you said that they put in there that I said the charge was unauthorized and you had a different procedure, why would they put unauthorized and I gave them an email saying that it was supposed to be a reversal and they kept calling me, interrupting me, bothering me, and I was telling them that it was reversals? Why would she put the wrong information in there? Why, when I told them I got pickpocketed, that they put my card was lost and covered for the pickpocketing?
How you doing, ma'am?
Okay, so your card was lost in the past?
Right here, you have to sit around in the front over there.
I have to sit around here in the front?
Yes, ma'am. Right
Okay, I'm on the phone call.
here. No problem. But you gotta right here.
I just let me get off the phone call.
No, you have to get up.
I have to get up?
Yes, ma'am. They won't allow nobody right here.
Okay, just a second. Okay. You came from that way and they won't allow anybody right here. I get bullied by security, ma'am. Security comes to help enforce crimes. You got to see it to believe it years. Okay, ma'am. Hello? SMI One. SMI One? Hello?
Ms. Clark?
Yes.
Okay, I need to know if you're speaking to me, ma'am. I need to know if you're putting
I did.
me on
I said
hold.
SMI One card. I said SMI One.
Let me know.
I'm saying SMI One.
Okay, Ms. Clark, how can I help you?
Yes, so I have, I'm holding for a supervisor. Look at all these people right there. I'm targeted. This is how they look at who they're by. Look at all those people right there. Okay, well, I'm getting off the phone, but you're over here by me. They still sitting there, ma'am. I've had to endure this years. Make them move. I got a crazy thing going on, and you're interrupting this important phone call.
Okay, but can
Can you? Why don't you tell them to move? You're targeting me.
You can't make the call nowhere else?
Look at those people right there. I'm targeted.
What's wrong with her?
Something wrong with her.
The phone, the caller does not come on the line.
Ma'am, these are the mind games. So they have someone come, interrupt, and then she's saying due to no, ma'am. She hung, ma'am, SMI One. SMI One. Hello. You know this is a scammer. It's just crazy. Oh, y'all calling the police?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You calling the police? She's calling the police because I'm trying to get incriminate SMI One Card. Just send the bullies. This is why you get cursed out all the time. You told to leave and can't purchase food. Just send bullies out. We're not going to jail. SMI One. Yeah, they moved. Yeah. Because I have an emergency on the line. Trying to report to incriminated detention. Hello? SMI One.
Yes, ma'am. Are you still on the line?
Yes, are you having the supervisor call me?
Yes, ma'am. So give it 24 to 48 hours for them to go ahead and give you a call back.
The stalking and harassment is criminal. I don't think for 5 years security coming to harass me and interrupting me report exposing crimes is on accident. And then the con is there. That'll be it. The con is that no one can sit here. But it's a whole row of people sitting there, and they're still targeting me. People, I'm delusional. Well, I hope the feds aren't.
I ain't got nothing to do with the feds, man.
Well, if you're calling me delusional and you're stalking me and you're part of conspiracy, you will see the feds. You just called me delusional and then targeted me and let those other people sit there.
Oh, okay. Anybody else sitting there?
Now you had to make them move, but you were still by me interrupting my phone call. But no, they would scam. They call the police, remove me, bully me, put me out of shelters. They're still following me on the phone. So look at the video when I was reporting a lot of things to the police in the apartment complex, and I'll put it in the feed, and how the apartment security came and interrupted me. He said that I would be arrested for loitering, trying to talk to the police and tell the police about the interference with child custody and the hit and run and other crimes. So the apartment complex security came out and bullied me while I was distressed talking, reporting crimes. So to you, you can think that this is just coincidental. No, they have came to interrupt me having conversations at locations. It's not coincidental. I'm getting tortured and harassed. They want me to be defrauded out of this money at SMI One, and they wanted to repetitively keep doing it for years. Knowing full-blown, well, you never believe it. So they just interrupt every avenue I have to rebuild my life and not get defrauded out of funds on purpose. Still right there. They had these con artist security at churches. They just drop them off for emergencies. So when I went to church, when I saw a grocery, and it was so weird to me. But I thought that this was criminal. So I would go to church and see security. I would go to like McDonald's and see security. Security, what places security wasn't supposed to be. And security would bully me. So I guess they're coming in here. She's still calling me delusional. So I'm gonna see if the Wi-Fi is working now. And like I said, don't get it misunderstood. They would scheme and give me criminal trespasses for punishment for no reason.